We're actually here.
We're here. Hi, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Blessings to you on this blessed Mother's Day. I hope all you had a blessed or having a blessed Mother's Day. It's not always happy, so I'm using the word blessed. Because well, wherever you want to lay that, wherever you want to have that settle in. But here we are, and I apologize for Friday. I was so disappointed, and these guys know how disappointed I was about how it went down on Friday. But zero internet, you guys, around the city, and it came back up about 10 p.m. Right, Lisa? I think it was like 10:30 p.m. that it finally came back. So I'm not sure.
It was Friday.
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here we are. And so thank you, Meridia.
You were a little disappointed, but I was like a little bit happy because I couldn't do it on Friday.
So Sonja was supposed to do it from the get-go, but she couldn't do it on the Friday. And but since it got changed, she was able to step back in and do it with us. So I blame Sonja for her powerful energy of shutting down the entire city's.
I'm so sorry, everyone. We're here. Yay.
So we're here now. So this is good. This is all good. And Kevin just posted a hello in the chat. And just before we get started, I do want to say that he is starting his own channel. And so that is starting this week. So we're hoping to see you up and going in the next couple of days, or
Yes. Yeah, exactly. I'm taking the leap of faith and doing it on my own. So I'm super excited. Excited doesn't seem to sum it up, but yeah, I'm so happy.
That is so funny. And so here,
I subscribed already.
Thank you.
Okay, so I created a banner before we even started, and I went to look for it, and it's completely gone. So
I think I just put his link in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I was going to put it up on the screen, but can you believe that? Okay, here we go again with the retrograde. At least we have internet.
Yeah, that the retrograde party is just getting started.
The shadow is killing me.
Is it actually retrograde?
Not yet. No, we're in the shadow of it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting here.
Thank you so much.
Literally, Lisa, this is how slow I type. I'm on healing.
Well, I mean, they'll have to look at it.
You're like,
they'll have to click on it in there. So,
anyways, it's so good to see you all, and we should should we just get started? Did you guys have any like special messages you wanted to bring in before we get started on the readings and stuff like that? Just sending all the love out and love and light out there today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
it's certainly a bittersweet day for many, many people.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying hi. Okay. Let's go here. And we have starred questions. People came in before. We have 44 starred questions.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we love you all. And we're just going to start going on through.
Yeah.
And Lisa, did I interrupt you? I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't say a thing.
I'm blaming
my face doing something. No,
I'm blaming everything on retrograde. So if we don't get to your question today, I really want you to just kind of stay in and hold space for others who are receiving their message, and And I wouldn't be surprised if you receive a message within other people's messages. And I know that we've all experienced that when we're doing group readings, that you walk away blessed, even if you didn't get your own personal messages, you receive those messages from others. So we encourage you to hang out and sit back and hold that space. All right. Dana. Hi, Dana. We'd like to have a message from your mother, Billy, who passed in April. So just in 2020. Very. I said I was thinking recent. It is recent. In April. So you just had an anniversary with that.
It was interesting when you said there were 44, and then this being the first question, I went to the month of April. So I think that's interesting.
So the energy I'm connecting to is really this fun, vibrant woman. Just that she just really has a good energy with her. Just kind of free, I guess, is the word that comes to mind.
Yeah, that little bit of that free spirit.
Yeah, something that pops in for me is was she like super resourceful and kind of handy or something? Like there's something about her. There's a element of independence that I'm feeling.
Creativity.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
With the free spirit, I get that. I feel like I don't know if she was able to do all the traveling that she would have wanted to, but I feel with her, like Gypsy comes to mind, and in it sometimes like the creativity can be the free spirit part of it as well. And I feel like that would really, you would understand that with your mom. I think you'd understand that with your mom. And I feel like she's talking about a brother. So I'm curious if you have a brother as well. And I know you miss her, and I just keep hearing that you're not alone. And sometimes we can forget that in the physicality they're no longer here, but they're here, and although we can't see them in the same way and it feels different, that she's reminding you that you are not alone in this. So lots of love from your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of what Kevin says right here. She just wants you to know that she's a thought away. She's right there with you. And she also wants you to continue learning and growing. She says the earth is our school. So making sure that you're tapping into things that are going to help your growth, whether that's spiritual or whatever aspect of your life, just to really kind of tap into that and take in all the lessons.
And she's, and for you personally, Dana, she's just, she's like, she's with you, and you know this. I feel like you know that she's around you and with you, but she's showing herself so very young. She's showing herself very young to me, so she has stepped into that younger look on the other side, very free flowy. But she's saying to you with a current message right now, not to really like push the river, just kind of allow it to play out naturally. And this is going to help your personal energy kind of, so you're not stepping into anxiety about something. Yeah, just allow it to, don't push, let it play out naturally, whatever this is. Anxiety about something. Wow, that was feedback.
That was interesting.
What did she say?
No, I think that was me for a second. I was trying to turn something off, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, blessings to you, Dana. And hugs from your mom. Right.
For sure.
All right. Okay. False Teeth Real Tarot. Melinda has a question. Okay, so hi, Melinda. I've seen Bubba for just a flash, bringing the dogs back in. Please, either a message from him or my mama, Anna May. Thank you. I love Bubba.
Bubba.
He he's such a kindness surrounds him. You know, he would have been the type of kid that would have sat with like the ground, you know, this is just a metaphor, but the type of kid that would have sat with the grandparents and just hung out and not wish to be anywhere else. He just would love hanging out with the grandparents, you know what I mean? Having a conversation and he was perfectly content like that. But that just shows the remarkable spirit he had and has. He's showing me something about something that you made that he was his favorite. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing?
I was smelling the sweetness. I was going to say sweetbread. I didn't know if it was mom or son or both, but I definitely can smell. I think I'm touching.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm connecting more into mom than the son right now.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, he said mostly content. So she's back on as Melinda. Not to be confused.
I think I've got sun stuff over here. I mean, I got the King of Pentacles, which might be him. I did get that, but I think a lot of the message is, I got the Four of Swords. It's for you to make sure that you take care of yourself and make sure you're healing. And also I got the Hermit too. And this is taking time out for yourself. I really get the vibe that you put a lot of effort into making sure that everybody in your bubble is good. And I think a lot of the message is to use your strength to take care of yourself. Like what I got there.
Yeah. She said she used to bake a lot. So did mom.
Yeah, I feel like I'm with your mom or she is with us, rather. And the energy around her, I feel like really like fun, and I want to have like lots of fun. And I feel like she was effervescent in that. And I feel like that's what she's bringing forward, is that she's reminding you that to incorporate more fun, you know what I mean? And as I'm saying that, I am seeing the sun, I see them together. And that's the energy between like grandma and grandson. And so they're wanting to remind you of that, to bring in the fun, you know, and sometimes it's difficult, but we can, you know, open our hearts and bring in what feels good and joy. And, yeah. And I feel like that's her energy. Like I feel, again, that lighthearted and, you know, the carefree aspect, but she's reminding you to have some more fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like mom was very vocal, that she had a lot to say. And like Kevin said, like just really fun, really big energy is what I'm feeling with her. And she's definitely with her grandson. I'm with the rest of the family. So she's there with the family. There is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. So just to know that she is right there with you. Like there's no essence of time for you. It feels like it's been probably a long time, but for her, it feels, you know, there's no comparison there. And she wants you to know that she's right there with you. I'm standing right next to you on the base of the deck. I am just a thought away. So she's very much with you, and just feel into that energy. She has very big energy and it feels good. So Yeah, just remember that for yourself. And to use your, Melinda, I'm hearing from her to make sure that you just stand in your truth and use your voice to really lose. Because I feel like I said, mentioned, she was a person that didn't hold back. She was a person that was very vocal, very outspoken, and wants you to really step into that as well.
Love that. She keeps talking about something creative here too. Like, I don't know if you're stepping into something creative, Melinda, or creating something, but she says you're on the right track. So keep moving towards that. She is helping you and directing you. And yeah. So blessings to you, Melinda.
Yep.
So let's see.
I have to add this. She won't let me. She said, she's like, did you get the flowers? I kept hearing it. I'm like, did you get the flowers? Did you get the flowers is what she keeps saying. So I wonder if you understand what that means, but she keeps saying, did you get the flowers? That's so curious. And the dogs are barking.
Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. We have like doggy warfare every day. It's like a certain time of day, they decide that they're going to have like doggy off or something. Like they go at it in my courtyard.
So I'm hoping that we really want you to be here to receive the message. So when you see your name go up, or we'll say it, Roxanne, let us know you're here as we step in, because several of the family showed up very early to get their question in so they could have a reading. So we want to make sure that we're here. So be ready to kind of tap in, you guys. And Roxanne is here. So thank you.
Perfect.
From your mom. By the way, hi, Roxanne.
I did just pick up something where I don't know. It's something like make that purchase. I don't know what that is. Make that purchase, or there's some strong move there that you need to make. If that relates in any kind of way, just leaving it out there. So that's what I got right off after reading that for Roxanne.
As I connect with your mom, like I feel like she's the voice of reason, and people would go to her for that. Like, what would you do? And I feel like because she comes through and she wants me to say, she's like, it's not that she's pointing the finger, but she's like, we just need to be responsible. So there's perhaps an area in your life where you could look at taking responsibility and the change aspect. So it's like responsibility with this aspect of making change. And then from that will be the success that you're looking for. So it's like, take responsibility in the areas that, you may need to, and incorporate the change, and that will lead you to the success, is what she's saying. So, yeah.
And Roxanne, I'm kind of getting that this challenged energy between the two of you, possibly when she was here on this plane with you. Of course, there's love, but there may have been some challenges in energy back and forth. I don't know if she had an anxiety, or because I feel like anxiety around this as well. However, all that being said, she wants you to know that she has done a lot of growth and learning and growing. And she's trying to clean up her messes from the other side. She keeps showing me kind of sweeping up. She's trying to clean up her messes from the other side that she may have left behind here. But so much love, this love. And I feel like she wasn't able to show you the amount of love when she was here. But on the other side, absolutely pure love for you and that kind of thing. And she wants you to know she's cleaning up her messes. She wants you to know.
I have 3 cards I think support what you just said, because I got 3 cards that are all the wands, and that's all creativity and expression, things like that. I got it's the muse of inspiration. So it's like the king of wands there.
Her perfume.
And then I got the 4 of wands and the knight of wands. So this is definitely the attempt to, continue to support. Like, you've got your spirit team. There's your spirit team right there.
Yep.
And the expression, like, just stay open. You're going to be getting messages if you're not already, I guess is what I'm feeling. So, and it's going to be coming strong. And if you're not already feeling it, it's coming for sure.
Yeah. I feel a lot of strength from your mom, Roxanne, and I feel like this is the strength that she really wants you to tap in to. She says, I see all of your thoughts. So she's there. She's with you. She definitely wants you to remember the happy memories that you've had together. But the other card that came out was don't be afraid. So I feel that that's where that strength is coming in, that she wants you to tap into. I pulled some clarifiers on that. Don't be afraid. I got the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. You can see both are like, planting the seeds, now the seed is about to grow, and then really standing into that strength here with the King of Wands. So if there's something that you feel that's holding you back, I feel like that there's something specific that she's speaking of here, of not to be afraid and for you to move into. So really follow that and tap into that inner strength that you have to push you through whatever it is that you're trying to get through.
Yeah. I love that. Well, Roxanne, we're giving you a big hug, and thank you, Mom, for coming through. So for those of you who are just coming in, welcome. We love you. Blessed Mother's Day to you all. We have 48 starred questions already, so we do realize with this that we want to hear from our mom or our loved ones, don't we? So, okay. All right, Moonchild, are you here? Hi, Moonchild. And like Roxanne did, and the other people that we have talked to already, they were active in the reading, and so that helps in this shared experience. This is a shared experience, so we appreciate that feedback back and forth, because it keeps the energy connected and strong. So so Moonchild, just let us know you're here, and we know there's a little bit of a lag, a little bit of in responding, but just let us know you're here. And while we're waiting, I just, Ron, I thought of you, Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot. I thought of you today because since winter has passed and we're moving into spring, the squirrels have moved in back out in the yard here. And so my window here, and then I have these 2 screens, and literally at any given time, I'll have 2 or 3 squirrels literally on my screen looking in at me.
Oh my gosh, my daughter would have a heart attack. She's terrified of squirrels.
Well, I wasn't until I had the squirrel incident. I'm telling you, Mom, they're so All right. Did she come through?
I haven't seen anything
yet. No.
Okay, so we're going to move on, Moonchild. If you pop in, just let us know, and we'll come back to your name. We don't want to miss you because you came in early to let us know. All right, Kevin. Kevin, let us know if you're still here.
The other Kevin.
The other Kevin. Kevin, loving vibrations. A message from Grandma Cindy. Grandma Cindy. Ooh. Okay. Grandma Cindy has a strong vibration. Wow. Talk about a force.
Yeah, she's strong. I can.
Kevin, I hope you're still here because she's here.
I don't see him.
I don't think he's here.
He's not here.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. All right, Grandma Cindy.
Well, I had some strong cards over here.
Why don't we go ahead and just, since it's Kevin, loving vibration, one of our fellow readers, we'll go ahead and do it, and he can come back and look. Because she's pretty strong here. She comes in very strong. A force to be reckoned with. Yeah, like I know I've said that, but it's just like
my whole side went, whoa.
I got the shivers.
Very powerful. So I'm wondering if she was a psychic medium as well. But maybe she didn't. I don't know if it was allowed or whatever, but it's not giving me any sense to that. However,
Feels strong personality for sure.
Very strong personality. Even she reminds me of that type. She was the head of the household. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, talk about matriarch type of filter. Like, the whole family. Like, if you were at her house, you felt very loved, very like that. But you also, towed the line.
Yeah. I also felt the enlightenment around her. So whether she embraced it or let people know, I felt she was very connected in her abilities and her gifts. And she's saying, yeah, I was. She's very, I feel like she has this self-assurance about her. She knew who she was. And I feel like this is really interesting. I love this part of her is that the animals are gathering around her. I felt like she was very real, and the vibration that she had, the animals are drawn to that. I feel like they are drawn to her. And I feel just the pride around what you're doing. She's, my heart. It's like, she's just so proud around that. There's such pride for what you're doing and who you are, and not seeing some of those things, in the when she was earthbound, she's still there seeing them. She hasn't missed it. So lots of love from her.
I think that she recognizes that at some point Kevin has been through something. I got the 5 of Wands here. So there's something he's really had to overcome. But I got the Lovers. I think that's her support for him that continues through now and onward, right? I did get the 8 of Cups, and I think that's definitely the loss that Kevin has experienced at this. But I got the Ace of Pentacles, and I got the 9 of Cups. And these are both very celebratory. And I think this is just pretty much saying, hey, the world is in your hands. I'm behind you 100%. Whatever you decide to pursue, whether it's this or something else, whatever, I'm behind you 100%. And make sure that you're really putting 110% into whatever you do, and it's going to work out for you. So that's what I'm getting off of those.
Yeah. So, Kevin, I sense that your grandmother was an individual that people would go to for advice. I feel that she was very much of a person that people looked up to and depended, relied on her. But for you in particular, she was your rock. Like, she was there with you, and she still is. She says, "I am here helping you." So she is everything that she's learned, because she says, I'm over here learning. So all that information, everything that she's taking in, she's helping to pass that on to you. She also wants you to remember the happy memories that you've had together with her. But also, I feel at the bottom base of this deck, it says tears cleanse the soul. So to me, it feels like that there's something that you may be holding on to that you haven't released yet. And she's letting you know it's okay, like to let it go, release. That helps to cleanse the soul. And that's going to help you to move forward. So just allow yourself to release whatever needs to be released. And it doesn't necessarily have to be tears. That's just one way. There's different ways of releasing it, as you already know.
Awesome. Well, we're all giving you a big hug, Kevin. And I know you're not here live, but I know you're watching it at another time. So blessings to you. And I'm going to just go ahead and put the next name up so we can talk while we're waiting for them to check in. And I feel like I've seen Dawn. So Dawn, are you still here with us? So as we wait for you to come on, I did want to give a shout out to Tarot Love Community. She just yay, Renee. So she just put in her put in the link to Tarot Love Community. She supports all of us readers, and so if you go to her website, you'll see a bunch of readers there. If you're looking for astrology, if you're looking for a reading or whatever, and there's a community there to tap into. And she set this all up, and so please check that out. And there's also a place there to also help keep that going. So go ahead and donate to that. So thank you for that. And she'll post it up again, her website. Did Dawn check in?
Haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
And these all came in today, huh, Lisa? You got on early and put these on?
I'm wondering if some are left over. I think some popped up from the previous.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Because I've only clicked maybe 15 today, and we've got 47.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So I have them all over here. Got it. So I need to probably come down because that'll take all day to go through if they're not here. So interesting.
It's like Dawn calling Dawn.
Okay, so here's the times. Okay, this makes more sense to today because we got on at.
And there may be duplicates because I remembered seeing some today that I remembered from.
Sorry, everyone. We got this. We got it. So we got on today at 5. What, at 6?
Yeah, 5 my time, 6 your time. Yeah.
All right. So. Yeah, such rando times here. Okay. So Spirit Whisper actually got in here pretty early. So let's, and I feel like.
I think he's here.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw him in there.
Yeah.
Was it Mark or was it Granny?
It's Mark. Actually, respond. And here we go. Spirit Whisper. I feel like, and then, so I'm just going to let you guys know, if you're here, Meridia's Mirror is next, and then Gail K, and then Ocean View, then Connie B, so if you're here, let us know. So that's you out.
Mark says, I'm here and I'm queer.
That's awesome.
All right. Okay, so I don't know if they really did this in real life at any time. But sometimes this could just be a symbol of them being together and hanging out now. But I see them kind of literally sitting at some kind of little card table-ish looking thing and playing cards together or doing like, but she keeps looking up over her shoulders. Like she has something in her hand, like, I don't know if it's cards or whatever, and your brother's there, but she keeps looking it back up over her shoulder. Like, oh, okay. She just said no. It would be most likely, Mark, you would be sitting there playing cards with her. She's calling in your brother. Hey, comes, like he would be harder to get nailed down. But yes, they are together. She wants you to know that. But like you would be more likely to have sat around with her and shared that type of energy together. Share, spill the tea, together, right?
Over here, I did get I got the Three of Cups, and I almost think that's the three of you working together, and there you are in front, and there they are behind you. It's more of that support, right? I got the Chariot too, and that kind of made me feel like, well, I mean, to answer the question, yes, they're definitely together on the other side, like what Debbie said. But I got the Chariot, and that really made me feel like they want you to just keep moving. I think sometimes there's stuff that holds you back and makes you feel like there's something that kind of stalls you sometimes on things that you'd like to achieve. And I think a lot of the message is to just keep moving and follow that light. And I pulled one more card for you. It's an oracle card, and it says, the whole world is waiting for you. So that's just something to think about, I think.
Yay.
So good. She's highlighting the month of May, Mark, is significant, and my mouth keeps watering, like really watering. I can taste lemons. So there's something to do with the lemon. And she's recognizing the upset. She actually said chaos that occurred afterwards. And she's recognizing the healing that you have done. And she's encouraging you on that healing journey, that's just a continuation, that's always going to continue for all of us. And so she's acknowledging that, and she's acknowledging the releases that you've had since she passed. And she's ending it with she's talking about transition. And I was like, is it like career? And it's like, it is, but it isn't. But there's something about the transition. Yeah, it is career. I'm going to say it's something around the career transition that's there for you right now. So yeah, and without a doubt, together. They're together. They're reunited. I don't know if the concern lies from how the relationship occurred on the earth plane, but afterwards and upon their transition, they have their reflection, and all of the emotion that sometimes troubled us to get along on the earth plane, it's released. So without a doubt, your loved ones, your mom and your brother, are very connected and reunited. So I'll leave you with that.
Beautiful. So it's funny when hearing all of that, because I do, for me, I see them, they're definitely together up there, but I still feel like that they kind of take their space from each other up there as well. So whatever relationship that they had, but it's still very much loving. And I think for you, the connection with you, she wants to let you know that she is not dead. And as a soul, she says, I can be in several places at once. And I am so much better now. And I feel like, and you may have already received signs from her. This is at the base of the deck, loving signs through nature. And I feel like that you already see different signs and things from her. And it may even be a butterfly that's in that photo there. But just, I think she just, really, I'm just feeling like this feeling of happiness and being who you are. And I don't know what the relationship is of your mom. I feel like that at some point there might have been a struggle, but I feel what's and the reason this comes up to looking at the rainbow here with being LGBTQ, I feel like that she just really wants you to be happy, be who you are, and standing in that. And I don't know if there was something around that between you and mom, but regardless, the whole thing is that she wants you to be happy, and that's what I get for you.
Yeah. Well, Mark, we are hugging you, and no, it has nothing to do with on Thursday. Yeah. Anyways, she does, however, and she keeps it. I'm trying to, say goodbye. She's like, she does want you to continue to like literally chit chat with her, spill the tea. She wants to talk to her. She loves that. And I feel like you may do that, but she either, if you do it, she loves it. If you don't, she wants you to talk to her and keep that communication going between the two of you. She loves that. All righty. Let's go to the next. So I feel like I said, okay, so Meridia's mirror, I saw her here, so I know that she's here. So then after Meridia's mirror, we have Gail, then Ocean View, and then Connie B. Is that what you're seeing there, Lisa? We should just go off your list, because my list, I have literally 50.
I have the same list.
You have 52?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's all a matter of picking which timestamp to start with and move our way down, because some of these earlier ones are probably, well, it doesn't go up that far for me. I can just go up as far as,
and then Sister 6. Okay, so I'll just.
No, that's from way back. Okay, yeah, I can go all the way to the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Ocean View is here.
Okay, good. Yay. Okay, so just know you're in line.
All right, I've got an eye on Ocean View.
All right, Meridia's mirror. I would love a message from my mom or anyone. Yeah, on the other side. Okay. Okay, good. Spirit Whisperer chatted with her today in the Rosebush. Awesome. Yeah, she loves that. Okay.
Meridia's mirror said, if my mom is shy, please ask Mother Earth, Mom. Or no, hang on, I lost it. It moved up. If my mom is shy, please ask Mother Earth what we can do to support her right now.
Well, I feel I have your mom. I feel like I have your mom here. I feel like she's doing something with her hands, whether it's knitting or crocheting or embroidery, whatever that is. She says she's proud of you because you have your voice. You didn't have a voice. Her voice was taken from her experience here. she said she wasn't born that way. She said that she molded in that way and then never got out of it, but it was the safest thing for her to do. Her voice was taken. So she's so proud of you that you have your voice and you're actually like, she said you've pushed through some things too, and but she didn't take that opportunity to push through some things. But she's learning so much through you, and she's loving this, and she's helping out. She's helping you. She's helping on the other side with a project that you are doing. She's a part of it, she said.
To play off that, I was aware of the throat chakra as well, and there is that encouragement for the self-expression. So continue with that. It excites her, and that the opportunity that's there, she's encouraging, go for it. It's like, go for it. Now is the time, and she's acknowledging. She's acknowledging there's been a couple of rough patches, and that what her encouragement is to really stay present in the moment. Because if you go to the past and the future, there's so much uncertainty, and that's where the stress lives. So she's saying, stay present in the moment. And now is a really good time to go for that opportunity. So, yeah, she's a big cheerleader.
Yeah, she says that she hid who she was to conform to society.
Yeah, I felt like pulling one oracle card here, and I got growth, and it really made me feel more along the lines of kind of what you just said, Kevin, where it's the moving forward. You can't grow if you're going backwards on stuff. So that movement is important. It says growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into the new. So continue to grow.
Yeah. Meridia, I feel like that you have learned a lot from your mother when she was here. She's still very much your teacher with the Hierophant card. She's here still to give you lessons, to teach you different things, to show you different things. From my heaven cards, I have we are soulmates, which I actually pulled the lovers as well. So there's a really strong connection, a bond between the two of you. And she wants you to be the leader that you are here with the Emperor. Really step into that role because you have the strength card here. You're stronger than what you think, or possibly than what you feel. And whatever you decide, whatever direction path you decide to take, it's going to move very quickly for you with the Eight of Wands. So, but it's you about, feel like it's you believing in yourself and what you're capable of doing. She sees all your thoughts. So she's right there with you. Tap into that energy, tap into what she has taught you and shared with you so that you can achieve this. Yeah. So that's what I have for you.
Awesome. And as we kind of shift out of that, Meridia, I know that you asked in regards to Gaia, and she wants you to focus, literally focus on her core, and just unite and send masses of love to her core right now. Okay. So blessings to you.
Yes.
And a blessed Mother's Day to you. All right. Gail, right? Gail's next. Did Gail come in? Did we see Gail?
I don't recall seeing Gail, but I do know that someone asked Lisa if you can put Kevin's channel back in there. Someone was asking for it for his
thank you.
YouTube channel.
Put yours in there too, Sonja.
Oh yeah. So for those of you who are just coming in, and Gail, you were next on the list, but we haven't seen your name. So maybe we'll go on down to Ocean View here. We know Ocean View's here. Gail, if you're here, let us know. We'll go right back to your name. If you are just stepping in, we really want you to hit up Kevin's, all of the channels here, all of our channels, and like and subscribe. But yeah, Kevin's the healing
medium.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And then Sonja's YouTube channels there as well. So like and subscribe. We want to support one another here. So Ocean View. I know Ocean View's here, right? Yep, there she is. All right. Hi, Ocean View. Message from my mom. Yeah. So, it's interesting because I'm feeling restriction in my throat and chest on your mom, with your mom, Ocean View. So I'm asking her to show me a little bit more with this. It's something that is, because we just talked about this in the last reading about, someone who really didn't have their full voice. I felt more something, maybe a little more. I'm going to check in a little bit more here. Kevin, I don't know if you've.
I pulled the communication card. Communicating freely. So yeah,
there you go.
It's so funny, and I love it when spirit piggybacks, because that was part of our intention, and they mirror that. So I feel like that's a beautiful example of it, where they're validating to us, they're validating to you.
Okay, indeed, both. So maybe, okay,
I love it.
Yeah. So, but I also feel I did feel a combination, and I feel like that's why I was kind of pausing on this one, because I did feel, okay, so, but I'm feeling it here, but she was also showing me kind of very similar to Meridia's mom, with not being able, like kind of the societal thing where you don't, you kind of are not able to speak your truth. But she's saying that you speak your truth, that you have more, you have more empowerment. Now she's also saying that when she was here, she had trouble breathing. Okay. She might have not fully encouraged you to totally just, so there might have been a little, not full, support, but always love. You knew you were loved, but maybe not full support, and like some of your own belief systems or the way you. But she is in full. She just, all that to say, she's in full support of you now, and she's actually taking notes. She's showing me taking notes. She's watching you and taking notes. Like, so she's learning through you with that symbol there. I love when I see that. I love when I see loved ones on the other side that are still really involved and really want to continue to learn. And so, and they do it through us. And I love that.
Well, I love that you said empowerment, because I was drawn to pull from my Soul Women cards, and I got Enlightenment Power. So she's really wanting you to step into your power. This card says, choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth. So, and then I pulled also another power card for you. So I got power, but you really got to step into the stillness in order to tap into that power, more of a deeper connection, going a little deeper than what you have. And once you do that, you're just going to be in this beautiful space of abundance. All right. But it's taking that time to really connect and tapping into that power. And kind of like Debbie said, she's over there kind of taking notes. But she is encouraging and pushing you to step into that power. She's there with you, encouraging you. I have I am not dead here, so she's there. You might even see some sort of white bird, just some type of sign that may fly by to remind you that she's there, encouraging you and being there with you. So that's the message I have for you from her.
Yeah, and I just have a couple of cards here. I pulled this card. It says you will get through this. So I don't know how that relates to you exactly. I don't know if it's if there's something going on in your world right now that's a little bit of a challenge for you. Obviously you've got that support around you. And the only reason why I'm thinking maybe it's a current thing is I got the Justice card and the Page of Swords. And it's all about, doing the right thing and fairness and things along those lines. So if there's something you're struggling with right now, or if this is indicative of something that has happened in the past, I guess the whole point is, it's going to be resolved. You'll be able to get through it. And, you've just got so much in your court right now with all of that. So I hope everything's cool right now, but if it's not, it will be. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Ocean View says right on a lot of things, right on a lot of things, and it's happening now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep seeing the dragonflies around you, Ocean View. So I'm curious how you would understand the dragonfly. And then your mom, it's like, I don't know if these have been just in your thoughts or if you're actually in the action part of it, but she's talking about the simplification of things in your life, and there's encouragement for that. So if you've just been thinking about them, or if you're actually in that movement, there's a great energy that comes forward around that to continue. So and the cherishing of yourself is something that she it's almost like a mantra that you love yourself. She wants you to actually say it out loud, to look in the mirror and really tell yourself that you love yourself. And so, yeah, it's such an honoring to connect with your mom. And I would say that about everybody, but she's making me say that right now. So perhaps she wasn't able to communicate that or express that, but she really wants you to. So yeah, wrapping you in lots of love. Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of love here.
Yeah. Blessings to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So. All right. So we have next, and I see that Connie just came in the house, so she's here.
Connie B.
I'm clicking on from the last time when we missed still. So I don't know how that's working. We'll figure it out.
We will.
All right, Connie, you came at the right time. You didn't miss out on your message coming up here.
Oh, so sweet.
I would like for those who are just listening and not watching the screen, I'm going to go ahead and read it. Connie B is asking, I would like to know about my ex-mother-in-law, Bernice, what she would have to say to her grandsons, my babies. They sure miss her. They're her grown babies. They're not little babies. But we call our kids, even if they're older babies. So,
oh yeah.
They sure miss her. There were 9 little boys crying at her funeral. That's when you guys were going, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It was her. Oh, so she absolutely loved her boys, didn't she? She loved all her boys, she says, yeah.
Yeah.
Whisper, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Connie, which I've never had this before, but it's almost like she makes me feel like there was some theme at her service, like a theme. And I can see the boys, and it's like, I don't know if they did it deliberately, but were they wearing matching like outfits? I just see them. For some reason, they're all wearing the same thing. And I feel like she's a really big support, Connie. I know that I know a little bit of your story, and I feel like she was a real good thinker. And I feel like she's making me aware of. I think it's the book that you're writing on, and so there's just I don't know if there's parts of it that you draw from the experiences or just knowing or unknowing, but she's just really. She's I feel like she's been a part of that process for you.
She said that they all had white shirts and black pants.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, they were all dressed in the same. Interesting. Yeah. And I'm the door to spirit. She's like, I'm the door to spirit is what she keeps saying. Yeah, that's so good. I like the way I love her vocabulary and the way she languages things. What a cool energy.
I too love her energy, and she's saying she's highlighting two. So two boys, I feel two of your boys. She's highlighting the two. So there's two of them, but there's one that you may be worried about right now. And she says, "Don't worry, Mama. It's okay. Just light a little fire under his ass." Light a little fire under him. He's going to be okay, though. She says, "Don't worry, he'll be okay." They're on it from the other side as well. But this one son, she's just bringing in. Don't worry, she loves all her boys, and she's very busy, on the other side with all the boys and so forth. So it's like she's not here, but she's not done. Like she didn't go, okay, well, I guess I'm not there, so I'm not. It's not. They're not my responsibility anymore. She takes high responsibility for all the kids. Okay, I have 3 sons, 1 older, and twins. Yes, I have 1 that is wandering off. Okay, yep. So yeah, she says, exchange your energy towards worry into just kind of put it towards just full on send love, surround them with pure love. But also she's like, and light that fire under his butt a little bit. Yeah.
You want to go, Lisa?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead. I have from the Freebird deck here, I got Anchor and Grateful. And I think the anchor is really significant. I think she was an anchor for everyone when she was here, and she still is now. Definitely holding everybody together. Again, with the messages, I think she's giving messages, providing messages to all of you, even the boys. That she's still that powerful force and a constant. It's something that's not going to go away. It's actually going to intensify through everybody. And it's interesting. I got the Grateful card. And then I decide I wanted to pull an Oracle card. And I got Gratitude.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it's focus on the things that you do have rather than the things you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily. Appreciate everything and everyone in your life, which I think you do. But hey, who doesn't need a reminder, right? So there you have it. That's what I've got.
And
Beautiful.
thank you, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Give you a big hug. Yeah.
Sharon.
Blessings to all the moms who have lost children.
Mm-hmm.
Group hug, everyone. Group hug.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So Connie, the card that fell out for her was the Empress, and if you notice, there's the number 3 there.
Oh, there you
So of her being there for your sons, she was very an integral part. And I also pulled the Page of Pentacles. This is a card of manifestation and good news. So I feel that she's watching over them, and I feel like their relationship too, that they had this special bond, probably, and I'm feeling kind of like special activities or something. It was like a certain thing that they did with each other when they got together. And the other message, I pulled some oracles here. She wants them to make sure that they stand in their truth of who they are, their power, releasing what's not serving them. Because once they're able to do that, the abundance will begin to flow and allow them to take action in whatever it is that they want to do in life. So just that remembrance of sharing with them to just stay strong and to stand in their mind, stand in their path of what it is they want to manifest, what they want to bring into their life. That's what's going to open up things, open up doors for them. So that's the message that I have.
And Connie, one last thing, she's showing me that that maybe you would understand because I don't. She does have some kind of feather in her hand here, but it looks like she just inhaled something, and then she's just blowing it up and releasing something. So I don't know what that would mean for you, but I'll pass that on to you. And thank you to your mother-in-law for Bernice. Thank you so much for being now with us. Blessing. Thank you. All right. We are moving. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of come down here a little bit, and we have.
That's she said, "Oh, giving thanks with tobacco."
Oh,
tobacco smoke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. We have is Aspie. So I found the ones who came in today here. So so I'm going to tell you 3 in a row here. We have Sandra K, Cindy Ransom, and Aspie Third Eye in a row here. So be ready. So Sandra K, are you still here in the chat with us?
Sandra. Hey, Clarence.
So Sandra, Cindy, Aspie, and then we have Lisa is after that.
Sandra K.
Do you see her coming in?
Yeah, there she is.
Awesome.
Sandra K.
Sandra. Yeah. All right.
Yay, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. Would love a message from my mother, Mary. She's Sandra. She's making me feel that you gave her a sense of meaning. Like she loved being a mom. Because she kind of felt awkward in the world. Like she feels like she didn't always fit. She's showing me from childhood on a little bit here about her on like never feeling quite like she wanted to, but she didn't quite. There's some kind of not fitting sense to this. But you when you came along, you made it like she fit. You know what I mean? She was meant to be a mom, and she's like, I wasn't perfect, but I loved being a mom.
Sandra says she was wonderful.
Yeah.
Just quickly, I'm sorry. Aspie says she's going to bed now, that she's depressed. So I just wanted to make sure that Aspie, you're okay. We do have you next to do a reading. Are you open to receiving a reading or not? We're surrounding you. We're here to support you.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure you're okay, honey.
Yeah.
Tough night, for sure.
Yeah, it can be really tough.
For a lot of us. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot.
All right.
It's like she's saying she wasn't afraid to get down in the dirt with you. You know what I mean? She, like, some moms wouldn't, necessarily go and sit in the sand pile and build sand castles in the sand or whatever with you, but she would be the one that would. She wasn't afraid to get dirty, down and dirty in there with you.
I just
Aspie.
Sending you.
No, I'm just sorry. I'm wrapped up in Aspie here for a second. Sending you a hug, Aspie.
Oh, that's tough.
Love you, Aspie.
Go ahead, Lisa.
All right, I got 3 cards for Sandra, and I did get the World, and this really made me feel like the 2 of you were really, really good at encouraging each other, like as in conquering the world. Like the 2 of you together could kind of conspire in a way. I think I'm totally feeling those conversations, and from even when you were way younger, and you're like bouncing things off of her, and you guys really keeping those lines of communication open. And I got the Muse of Voices, which is like the king of swords too, and it's your voice, right? So here we go with the pairing and the communication, and so many similarities even between the 2 of you, which I think was important and recognized for sure. Now, I did get the Temperance card, and I really want to feel like this, even though your mom was such a strong force, a go-getter, I think she had a lot of, she was able to really come across a certain way. She was able to communicate really well, not just with you, but with everybody. She was really good at kind of smoothing things over. But that's kind of how I feel about it. So let me know how you feel about that. But I think that and this card, I think, is part of a message for you too, for you to make sure that you remain patient in things that you try to approach, and anything that you would like to achieve, or any conflicts you got going on right now. Just try to step back, step outside of the situation, and reevaluate, I think, is the message.
Well, it's so funny that you mentioned conflicts, because I actually got that card. But Sandra, just know that your mom will always point you in the right direction. She says she's there with you. She's working with you. And I can see the relationship between the 2 of you and how close here, because I got the 2 of Wands as well as the 2 of Cups. So that the fact that you guys had this really strong partnership of being together, but she wants you to be that independent, that strong woman that you are here with the Queen of Swords. Here's the conflict card with the 5 of Wands. So overcoming obstacles and things in your life right now, you have the ability to do it. You have the Page of Cups here. That's you overcoming these. So don't get caught up so much in this, and really focus on that, that power in you. This is, knowing that this is also a card of getting a message or a proposal or something coming in as well. But I feel that you have that ability to create those creative opportunities and things for you. And I have the Page of Pentacles here. So there's probably going to be some good news coming your way. So pay attention to that, something that's going to really allow you to express your creativity with the Empress card here. And I had to pull one more to see. And it's the Ace of Swords. So a victory card. So a lot of swords in here, you expressing your truth of who you are. Base of the deck is the Seven of Wands, making sure, however, to set your boundaries. Make sure your boundaries are strong so that whatever this is coming your way, that it's not going to overwhelm you or take too much control of your life, that you're setting up those boundaries so that it fits to your needs. Okay.
I love it. I feel like she's repeating a lot of the same things, and I love that. She sent the Hello from Heaven card. So that just speaks for itself for sure. And she just brings through that bond that you have that still feels just as strong right now. Yeah, like it's because I'm like, she's in your dreams. I feel like you still see her. She's like how she's making me feel. So from her perspective, things just haven't changed. And you know what I mean? So the closeness that she draws to you is just, it just fills me with all of the goosebumps. And she's making mention of the specific necklace. So there's something to do with a specific necklace, and I can see her actually placing it around your neck. So there's something, and I do see, I don't see it on this necklace per se, but she's also making me aware of the cross. So I feel like that there was a strong faith that she had, whether she announced that as a religion or whatever it was. She had a very, very strong faith. And I think you would understand that. And just the endless possibilities, just to play on what the ladies had said, like the endless possibilities at this point in your life. That's what she wants you to remember. So yeah, beautiful energy, very calming.
And I love that, because the reason I was responding, because I'm watching her, and you're saying exactly what she's showing me. That connection was so important. You guys were like, and she says she really, it must be very painful for you, Sandra, that she's not like, there's some, when she left this plane, when she transitioned, it obviously was painful, but she's saying, I'm still linked in. Like, that was so important for her to get across. I'm still linked in with you. I'm still linked in. So that, Lisa, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you already go, Lisa?
She did.
Oh my gosh. I'm so caught up in what I'm watching over here that
it happens all the time. It listens to me. It's a thing. I'm not kidding.
No, I wasn't sure who all, because I literally have been cut. I've been pulled into what she's showing me here, and I'm like,
I'm just filling a square or a rectangle.
I love you, Lisa.
I know I love you too.
Okay. Well, blessings to you, Sandra.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, so I have Cindy Ransom. I do feel like I saw her.
Lisa Foster says she listens to you. So there you go. Lisa.
See?
Well, she has to. We've got the same name, and I know where she lives.
So here's who's in a row right now, so you can be ready. We have Cindy now, and then we have Aspie. You're next. I hope that you're here. Stay on with
Cindy's
us.
Here. Yeah,
and
Cindy's
then,
here.
Awesome. And then Lisa Foster, who we're just talking about. So. Okay.
Mary Lou. I love that name.
Oh, look at this card, you guys.
A mother's love.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Can
Wow.
you
Love
read
that.
the small print for us?
Yeah, I sure can. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm curious with that card that fell out there with the white rose on there.
And the
Cindy,
necklace, you
had any type
guys.
of connection to white
Oh,
roses.
there's
What
that
was it?
necklace.
Oh, the necklace.
And the
Wow.
white rose and the photo. Wow.
That is gorgeous
That
card.
is beautiful.
The mamas are
what is
here.
that, Kevin? What deck is that?
That one is the Spirit Messages, a John Holland deck.
Spirit Messages.
I think that's it, unless I've messed it up. I think
Oh,
that's
that's
the right
beautiful.
one. Yeah.
I love that card.
Yeah.
Just oh.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
All right, Mary Lou. That's a good card to start with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can follow up with a nicer card.
Yeah, Teddy Jackson said that's it. Show over, mic drop. So
Yeah, right.
Mic drop.
I've got nothing to add.
Gosh. Oh, well, I might have a little something here. Hold on. Hold my beer. Hold on.
I'll pull an oracle card. Because I think that's wonderful.
Oh, I know.
That was beautiful.
I feel like she would bring me soup if I wasn't feeling good. You know what I mean? Like she would be the first to sign up to help people, or so this might not be like literal. It might just be the energy of who she was and her ability to show her love towards others, like literally bringing soup to them or meals or whatever. But
I got one oracle card, Cindy,
okay.
for you. It's journey. It says, do things in a different way, take a new route, believe your life is only part of one long journey, be prepared for adventure. So I don't know. What are you getting into over there, Cindy? Because you need to follow that journey for sure. So that's something to think about too.
Cindy said, yes, hospitality was a huge thing. She was a great cook.
So I would like her soup then.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
She also, however, says, Cindy, here that she might have, her expectations on you might have been a little tad high. And it was only out of protection. She wanted to protect you. So it was out of protection that she would have done that. However, looking a lot of times when, especially moms come in or dads, they come in and if that's the case, if they bring that up, that means that they've had some enlightenment in that area, and kind of letting you know, oh, I kind of know I held the line a little bit too hard for you. So kind of like if she's bringing that in, maybe take some inventory with that and make sure that you're not towing the line on yourself as well. Like don't be hard on yourself. So you're saying that she could be critical. So that's what she's talking about here. So she's saying, so look for areas you might be critical on yourself, she's saying, because of her voice. So let go of her voice there and release that in yourself.
I love that, Debbie, because I felt the soup, the gesture of that, as well as the caretaker was also a peace offering. So recognition of just certain aspects of self. And then on the other side of it, it was the resilience. So just recognizing, just the trueness of moments in our life where we have been really resilient. She's expressing that in regards to you. So
that love language. That's her love language is here's some food, right? So interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I felt like that she was very much a protector of you. And I feel like sometimes, you viewed it as her being a little too much, or, maybe that some of that critical language that was coming in, it really was from a place of love. And she still very much is a guardian. I have guardian of the soul family is the card that I pulled. So she's very protective of you. She still is. She's still watching over you. She wants you to make sure that you pay attention and really take in that gratitude of the small things in life. This is devotion to the small, and not to overlook that. So essentially counting your blessings, count your blessings, because when we're in that place of gratitude and accepting and being grateful for all the things that we have in our life, we're opening ourselves up to more abundance. And she wants you to kind of loosen up and have some fun, dream a little. What are your dreams? What are your aspirations? What do you want out of life? She wants you to really step into that space. As you can see, like all that space that's right there out in front of her, step into that and really feel that for yourself. And she's there with you. There's the heart of the moment. So she's sending you a lot of love, and she's there with you and supporting you and being your guardian. So that's the message I have.
Awesome. Blessings to you, Cindy.
Blessings.
All right. Now, is Aspie still here with us?
I think Aspie left.
Okay. Let's give her a moment just in case. So Aspie, if you are still in the room, let us know.
Tammy Lisa did go. She did an oracle. Look, Tammy's looking after you. She's like, did Lisa go?
It's a whole night. Mother's Day, man.
We're gonna end tonight by offering Lisa a reading, bring Mama in. So, all right. So I do feel like Aspie did not hang out.
Deb Z says she thinks that Aspie is still listening, so she can hear the message for her.
Okay.
I'm not sure what happened, but maybe if we just did one little message, even if she came back to listen for
all right.
I would love
Aspie,
to.
we're giving you a big hug.
Yeah.
And a message from Mom. All right. I feel like a sense of, and it might be in the way that you asked the question, Aspie, but I do feel the sense of urgency here with something. But she was the type of mom, no matter if you weren't getting along or whatever, or not on the same page with things, it didn't matter. You always knew that she offered a grounding, like a grounding for you. Like, it didn't matter if you were arguing, you just always knew. And she offered that grounding to you. And she's doing that now. She's going like, she's literally pulling that around you like a cloak of that grounding piece for you. Okay. The sky's the limit. Like she's saying there's something here, like you can dream something and think of it and try to wrap your mind around something, a concept or some kind of idea or whatever. And she's like, know that it's like always beyond that. Like it's beyond what you can even dream of, Aspie, she says.
Looks like this card that I pulled here. The
The
gateway.
Yeah.
I think some of what I have is just based upon the vibe of Aspie's having a day, I'm feeling.
It's a hard day.
Yeah. I did get it's the equivalent of the King of Wands. And I think you and your mother, we're talking strong personalities there, I think the love's there. It's there. Trust me on that. But definitely when she was around, there were moments, that happens. No worries there. I got the Emperor and I got the Ace of Emotions, which is like the Ace of Cups. So here we are with the love and the strength too. And I think a lot of it was, sometimes there's some miscommunication that happens with things. Now that the relationship has changed with your mom's passing, I think these are the important cards here. I got Awakening for you. And I got the Three of Wands. And look, it's kind of a domino effect. And I think this is just your mom saying things are going to fall into place for you if they're not already starting to. And you are, although there are moments where, you're feeling like things aren't quite going the way they are supposed to, or you're thinking about things from the past and all that stuff. I think that there's really the part of the message is step into all of that and learn from everything and use that to propel you toward what you need to do. And I think you know what you need to do.
Yes.
And then my last card I got, it says, always lead with love, even towards yourself.
Oh, amen.
Beautiful.
So do that.
That just gave me goosebumps right there.
Yeah.
Lisa, I feel like I feel her mom was showing me the same, and it was Aspie, it was that recognition of the friendship that you also had with your mom, and that can sometimes be that can pose challenge. So it's like parent and daughter and friend and all of that dynamic. But there was a very strong bond there, and she keeps showing me you going up the river, and at any point we can surrender, we can drop the oars, and instead of going up the river, we can actually go with the flow, so sometimes, and it's not saying that sometimes things are just challenging, and in that we can create a different movement by the choices that we make. So she's just reminding you of that gentle surrender in an encouragement to help you get past this temporary. She's saying the temporary. Remind yourself this is a temporary moment, and not to downplay it, but go with the flow. Yeah.
As I always love to say, let it go, let it flow.
And now you guys can start singing a song.
Yeah. Well, here's that card that says that. Here's your surrender. She wants you to relax. She wants you to take it easy, not be so hard on yourself, not allow life to be so hard on you, to still be in that space of diligence of working towards your goals of what you want to do. But here's the gateway card, allowing yourself to dream big, and not to be afraid of your dreams. Step into them. Have that courage. Have the courage to move forward and trust in your process and your journey. And when you do, that's opening up more doors, more new beginnings, and surround yourself with community, with that love.
Ooh, love that.
With that said, my dear, we are all here for you. We love you and we support you. So,
Always.
The whole community here is linking in and hugging you.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we have Lisa Foster's, and then we're ending with Lisa Spirit Intuitive Tarot. So,
Lisa. I want to know if she was proud of my business and me. My God, it's like I just heard a resounding yes.
Yeah.
And I feel, you guys, that I have to say this now. I don't know why, but this has been such an event that people really loved. So I feel like we will do this type of event together again. So if we didn't get to your question or your request today, we will do this again. Definitely a need and very healing. So, all right. Lisa, message to my mom. She died when I was 28 and wanted to know if she was proud of my business and me.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting, Lisa, because I get why you're asking. Because most people would say, of course she's proud of you. I can see why you're asking with it. She's, you know what I mean? Like, boom, 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 things in order, you know, like had high expectations and so forth. With something, not everything, but I can see why you're asking. That's all, the energy behind it. I can see why you would ask that. However, that being said, she just wouldn't. She's so proud. She just wouldn't change a thing of what you did. Like, very, very, very much on board with this. She's showing me kind of following behind you and kind of tapping you on your shoulder to kind of remind you of things. So she was part of this. She was part of this business. So know that I wouldn't be surprised if you like sensed her around within the whatever you're doing with the business. Like you would at times maybe sense that she was there, but she was literally right there, like showing you things and kind of guiding you along, but very, very proud.
I just got a total vibe while you were talking. Well, you know, because I know what she does, but I think all of us do. But I really feel like her mom helps her find these animals. Like I think her mother is a contributing factor to helping. Because I mean, I think, you know, we always say, you know, sometimes animals, pets, strays, whatever, they kind of find their people. But I think in a way her mother is helping her get in touch with all these other little creatures is what I'm feeling. But I don't know. It's just how I feel.
So sweet.
Yeah. And she said that I had to do it all on my own. And I know if she was here, she would have helped me. It's been hard. But she is helping you on the other side too. So she definitely is there.
Yeah. Well, I'll go. Lisa, I got the card of joy and music. So yes, she's happy. She's up there singing a tune for you. I also got the protection card of the cave. So she's very protective. As Lisa just said, that I feel that she is helping you as well. And she's very protective. She's your rock. Oops. I got the endurance card, the rock. And building. So she's helping you to build this business as well. And I got at the base of the deck, wildness and electricity. So just that passion, that energy to continue with that, tap into that electricity. That's what's going to even help it to grow even bigger. And yeah, she's proud of you. I feel they should be really proud of you. I mean, that's what I sensed at first. Like I said, I just heard a big resounding yes. So
yeah.
She makes me feel like there's a proudness, but there's a your mom's giving me the gesture or showing me the gesture of this bow to you in such deep reverence of what you're doing and what you're I feel like she's saying that you're only seeing a little bit of it because of the trickle effect of the impact that you're making. And so it's just, there's such an honoring in that. And she said, yes, what solidified it was that it was your remembering of who you were and who you are that she is the proudest of. So that just brings such good fortune and life purpose, and that's what she's honoring. So yes, 1,000 times yes from your mom. Mm-hmm.
And she's saying there's no way that she could have done anywhere close to what you're doing. So, and I know that you said that, you know, she would have helped you, and she obviously would have, but she said basically you've got this. The scene that she's showing me with this is kind of like you're going along and she's going along showing you and helping, and you just take off and on the go with this. It's like she's like, I would have held you back actually. You know, as far as her trying to, because this is your passion, this is your thing. And yes, she is literally empowering you from the other side. You know, and she also wants to tell you, she says, I love you. All right. So, go ahead, Lisa.
I knew you were next, girl. I was waiting for you.
I just have a couple of cards. I got the Two of Inspiration, which is like the Two of Wands. I think this is her kind of standing on your shoulder while you're doing your little search, you know, out in the community and doing what you do. And I think that's really cool. And then my last card is just the Oracle card. I got Transformation. I think beyond what you're doing, I think she kind of wants you to extend yourself and do something else with this. Like you could totally turn this into something bigger, because I got Transformation. It says commit to acting on new ideas and longings. Take a leap of faith and begin again. So I don't know. Think about that one. Maybe there's other opportunities for you beyond what you're already doing with what you do.
Oh my gosh, it's a great card.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. I see a lot of light beams around you too. Lisa Foster. And you too, Lisa. All right, you guys. So I know we didn't get to everybody in the start. You have to understand there was 49 of you in there. 49. Wow. So yeah, we definitely we hear, we see, and we will be back to another event at some point to do this. So okay, so Lisa, we want to talk to your mom.
Thank you. This.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got mom.
That's so funny.
You got her. Oh my God.
Holy moly.
You got the card.
I got the card.
Wow.
Flew right out of my deck.
Wow.
And look, her cat's here.
Charlie.
Oh, I love that.
Charlie.
Wow.
Oh, yes, yes.
Wow.
That's so
Oh
cool.
my God. I'm like, got goosebumps all over. Wow.
Well, it was
Wow.
perfect because when you had the outburst of the laughter, what I heard was your mom said the show must go on, but first we have pie, and then you burst out laughing. I was like, did you just hear that? But that's what she said.
Oh my
show me
God.
that. Can you show
So
that
for
card
those
again?
that don't know, this is the Muse deck, and this is the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And we always say that this card represents Lisa's mom. So that's why I went to this deck, because I was curious to see if this card would come up. And not only did it come up, it flew out of my deck.
And not only is this a synchronicity, as the card says, but look at the image.
The
kind of the
images
same
are
colors,
similar.
and it's quite similar.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go get a picture of Mom. I gotta do it. I know
Yes,
y'all
you
gonna
have
do
to.
it. Hold on.
Yeah, you have to.
Picture so we can see her mom.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
the similarities.
I am just full of chills right now.
Yeah, me too.
That's I was like, I was dying. I was like, all right, spirit. I was asking her mom, come through if you what do you want to share with Lisa? And then this popped right on out. My God, it's crazy. I love that. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. This is Mom in college. This is the closest picture to what that card looks like.
Wow.
Look at
Wow.
That's so cool.
I mean, identical. Wow.
And come on, gotta give Dad a shout out since I'm here. So there's Pop.
Mhm.
Hi, Dad.
Well, here's Dad. I got the
so
three of
good.
emotions, 3 of cups.
There you go. The three.
And here's
All
you
right.
in the middle, Lisa, the Queen of Voices.
Oh.
I pulled 3 cards. There's you with your parents, you, and then there's Mom. So she's, I mean, you already know. We don't need to tell you that how present she is in your life.
Thank you. Yeah, she's watching all you guys actually. Both of them are. Yeah.
You know that you are her shining star always. She's showing me something here though, and so put it where you know that it fits. But it's like you're sitting at this table and you're alone, and you're feeling that you recognize it fully that you're now at this table that used to be like she was there too, and now you recognize that fully, and you're really moving through a lot of that right now, she's saying. And if you look up when you're sitting there, you'll see her, she said. You'll like sense her, see her sitting there with you. She also shows me like you have like this piece of paper. And it may represent just things, but you're looking through it and you're like, I don't know. And you're like, I don't know. And you just kind of push the thing away. And if you push the thing away and it's out of your sight, it's like, then it's out of your mind and then you don't have to look at it. She's like, Lisa, that doesn't really work. You know that, right? You know that.
Nailed it. Yeah.
So she's like,
it doesn't work.
So she's showing me herself as you're sitting there. She literally is putting her arms across the table and holding onto your arms. And she wants you to know that she's there and doing this with you. Like you don't have to do it. She doesn't want you to do it alone. She doesn't want you to think you're alone. Because the way spirit works, they're literally like right here. And they're like, hello. She just look up. She's right there with you.
Thank you.
And she does use Charlie to get your attention.
Yeah.
She does.
She absolutely does.
It's no joke, guys. Yeah. When I was taking care of Mom and finally she learned to love cats, Charlie, she'd get upset because she'd be asleep and she'd wake up and Charlie'd be near her head, sleeping on her head. And the other night, Charlie did that with me in bed, and she's never done that with me before. She misses mom. You know, we all miss mom. So it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
What your mom makes me feel, Lisa, is that she wants you to, like, she's really pushing for you to keep the feeling of security. And so I asked her, I said, you know, like, tell me more about this. And she brought me to a campfire, and the fire was burning, and I could just see you sitting by the campfire. And you just kept putting another log on and another log on. And I felt like it was the fear that the fire was going to go out. And so I said, you know, help me with this. And she said, it's okay. You can tell her that even if you run out of logs, you're still secure. You still have the security. If the fire goes out, it's okay. You're still secure in that. So it was like, she just wants you to remember that it's the simple things in life. And she loves how you're honing into what's so simple and yet so beautifully and authentically you. She loves that. So even if the fire goes out, you can still see all of that. You're going to know all of that. That's what she wants you to really remember in this moment, is what she brings forward.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's powerful imagery with the fire and the logs. That
when Kevin was speaking, I was seeing this little girl, which was you, and you had this really pretty little dress on, and it felt like it was at a party or something like that, maybe possibly a birthday party, because I kind of see balloons, kind of like the little party hat type of things, and you were really upset. But she was there with you, and she consoled you. And I think what she was sharing with me is to remember that security, that safe feeling that she's there with you, she's protecting. So any moments that you're being challenged, or you're having that any feelings of being alone, or any stresses or whatever, just to take comfort in knowing that she's there, just that same way that she was able to comfort you during that time. And I pulled 3 cards, and I got the sun, to remember the sun is always in your corner, to stay in the light. That's kind of the theme here that I'm getting, to stay in the light. I got the adventure card. So she wants you to get back out there. She wants you to do things and have a good time. And I got the darkness card, the moon. But for this card, for me, it means that really kind of moving out of those dark times, that space, and moving into the light. So even if it dark doesn't necessarily mean to be doom and gloom and like all bad, but just like those times that don't feel so comfortable, don't feel so good, kind of moving away from all of that and stepping into the sun. So, just stay in the light so you can have fun on your adventures. That's the message I have.
Thanks, guys.
And she keeps showing a white feather. I have to tell you that. She keeps showing me a white feather. So there's something in that. So, yeah, the white feather for you.
That's cool. That's angel energy, isn't it? Wow. I can't wait till you wake up tomorrow and walk outside and there's a white feather right there.
I know.
Right? Big white feather sitting on my car.
On your pillow.
I love that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, Lisa, we are all collectively hugging you.
Thank you. And thanks for doing this. And this means everything to me. I will cry when we sign off.
I love you so much. Everybody, the whole family here, you know that. We all love you so much.
I love
you're a
family, man. Yeah, this is I have no words. I have nothing to say.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, this is just, I'm so deeply touched. This was just so beautiful to be able to be in this space with you all and to read these messages. And for those that we didn't even get to, I mean, just sending you so much love.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, we're going to do this again. And you can find us. And I know Kevin Healing Medium. We have a channel now. So y'all, right?
Check him out. Check him out, y'all.
What he does.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you,
Thank you
Sonia.
guys.
And
I
thank
love
you to
all
the
of you.
chat family. I love you all.
Mhm.
And
was
Kim,
beautiful.
Father's Day is coming.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And
Get through the whole year.
Mhm.
Oh,
and
geez.
Kevin came in the house. Kevin.
Oh, perfect.
So
Oh, the other Kevin.
Kevin, we did your reading.
We sure did.
We
You
did.
weren't here,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to go back and listen from the beginning. I feel like you were like,
It's like right in the middle, I think.
was it?
That wasn't like
I'm
the
not
first
sure.
few, I thought.
Was it
Was
first
it the
few?
first
Yeah.
few? Oh, it
Yeah.
was the first few.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There, Kevin, for you. So I'm sorry you didn't get to experience it live, but
Mhm.
it is there for you. So, anyways, blessings to you all, and again, blessed Mother's Day. I know this day. We all know this day. It's a little bit bittersweet for most of us, and one way or another. And so we link in together, and we are linking into universal love together. Blessings to you all, and thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm.